Hi, I'm Rhodri Jenkins, product specialist for forage, livestock and landscape maintenance, and today I'm going to run you through some of the features within our profile range of feeder wagons. So here we have a profile 26.2 CL. So 26 alludes to the cubic capacity of the machine, 2 alludes to the twin auger system inside the mixing tub, the C is our front cross conveyor. In this case we've got a flexi lift conveyor, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a minute, and then L determines the diameter of the tub. So we'll either have an S, which would be a narrow tub with a higher working height, the M would be a medium sized body, and then the L would be the widest body in the range, but obviously with a reduced working height. So we have a machine to cater for all aspects around the farm. Here we have a 2-speed gearbox on the front of the machine, so we've got the 540 input shaft going in. We've either got a 16 RPM or 29 RPM speeds, where we can adjust that on what we call the Teleflex cable control in there. So the profile range incorporates the bottom of the tub directly within the chassis. So you can see here on this machine we've got 5 weigh cells, so we've got 2 on each axle and we've got 1 in the drawbar. So on the front here, obviously, as we mentioned, we've got a flexi lift belt. This is driven on both sides. We've got a hydraulic motor on this side and on the far side. So again, we're not creating too much pressure within the hydraulic motor, so it's balanced throughout. That helps us give a consistent feed out throughout. And then behind here we've got a 1.1 meter door, so we've got a large hatch again, so we're not restricting the flow of feed out onto the belt. Being a CL, we are restricted in where we can put the doors. Obviously we've got one in the front, as we mentioned. We can put one rear central, so if we're doing a pre-mix, for example, that can be quite useful, or we can have it on the rear left or rear right of the machine. So all profile mixers incorporate what we call a polygonal shaped tub. So you can see this tub is welded in sections, and what that gives us is like a ribbed effect. So it slows down the feed on the inside, okay, and ensures that our chop quality remain consistent, and again that means we can reduce our mixing time compared to the competition. Being a C model, we can offer the machine with a front mounted flat conveyor, or we can have it with a rear mounted flat conveyor, or have it with flexi lift. So in this case we've got flexi lift, which comes out 30 centimeters and inclines 45 degrees, so it gives us the ability to feed into troughs. So this machine, we've got a direct drive from the PTO shaft right on through to our auger gearboxes. These auger gearboxes are sat on a crown, so they're actually sat above the floor, which means that we can get away with a thinner floor. Okay, and those auger gearboxes are sat in an oil bath. And you'll see here the oil reservoir, it's about 19 litres, and the oil reservoir is positioned higher than the auger gearbox, so we can make sure that that gearbox does not need any maintenance. So in this machine we offer standard 15mm augers, or we can offer what we call K-Nox. So K-Nox is our mixture of chromium and ferrite. So chromium allows us to be more wear resistant from acidic crops such as silage and maize, and then ferrite gives us our strength throughout. So we can offer full K-Nox augers. We can offer again what we call K-Nox doubling plates along the lower 80 centimeters of the tub, which gives us up to 6 times the life of a standard auger and standard tub design. If you're interested in any of our feeder range, please contact your local dealer.